and welcome, friends and love seekers. This is Mystic Owl. We have a pick a card reading for you today. Today's theme is, what is in your future with this person? So what does your future hold? Is it a romance? Is there love on the cards? A friendship? Let's find out from your cards. We have 4 piles today. Pile 1 with the Harlequin Jasper Heart. Pile 2 is with the clear quartz seer stone. Pile 3 is the green aventurine, and pile 4 is the hematite stone. So please use your intuition to choose a pile. Remember, this is a general reading, so take any that which resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And let's get started with pile number 1 to find out what's in your future with this person. Welcome, pile 1 with the lovely Harlequin Jasper Heart. I love that you've got the love heart. Let's see if that's telling. That could be a very good sign, I think, for you, pile 1. We'll start with your oracle cards to find out what your future holds with this person. What is in your future with this person you're thinking about right now? Your first card is a card of seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. You have the card of gut instincts, number 19. Intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. And you have the card of romance. There you go. Okay, lovely. Interesting. We'll start with those 3 cards for you, pile 1. I love that you've got the Harlequin Jasper Heart and the card of romance. So I'm going to put that just there. Beautiful. In terms of what's in your future, I do see love on the cards, absolutely, with the romance card and the Harlequin Jasper Heart there. I have a feeling, though, for you, pile 1, that it's kind of already obvious. With the seeing card and the gut instincts card, I'm sensing that maybe you can sense how this person feels about you. And with the seeing card, I think maybe they're trying to show you. I just sense that it's kind of obvious, or at least this person is trying to maybe make it obvious to you about how they feel or what they want from their future with you. They're trying to show you with the seeing card is what I'm seeing. I just sense for this card, the seeing card, with the perspective and truth there, that this person just tells it as it is. They're not someone that likes to try and hide their emotions or feelings. I think they're quite an open and honest person. You can read them like a book, in a sense. And I think you can already tell with the gut instincts card there, all about your intuition and trusting your instincts with this person, in a sense, that this could turn into something quite beautiful, especially with the romance card here too. So I think for you, pile 1, in terms of what's in your future with this person, if you really want to know, I think it's just about asking. But I also just sense that maybe you can already tell. So just trust in any sort of intuitive feelings you have about this relationship. If you feel at peace within and everything's so easy and you just love the time that you spend with this person, I think you just need to trust with that and run with it and let it develop into something quite beautiful into the future. Easy. Moving on from that. You have the cause and effect card. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Okay. And you have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Okay. I am sensing this is someone that you've probably known for a while, pile 1, with the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. That really indicates to me that you've been putting in a lot of time and effort into this relationship. So I do sense that this is somebody that you've probably known for a while. Or it could also just be somebody that you've met not too long ago, but you've spent a lot of time around already, invested a lot of time and energy into this person, because I sense you're quite interested in them. You have feelings for them. I also give it the cause and effect here. You're aware that the love that you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. This really just indicates to me that you've been putting in a lot of work too. And I think you can start to see the results of your efforts by spending a lot of time around this person, showing them how you feel. I think love is developing in this relationship. It's growing slowly over time. The more time that you invest in this relationship, the more you're getting out of it, is what I'm getting from the cards. I just think this is a very open and honest relationship, one that's built on trust and truth, essentially. Even if this is somebody that you've met not too long ago, I think all of the work that you've been putting in is starting to pay off, and you're getting to know them more and more over time. Absolutely. I also sense that you're putting out a lot of loving energy too with the cause and effect card here. And what goes around comes around. All of that love that you're showing this person is being reciprocated, is what I'm seeing. And I think you can already tell that this is developing into something quite magical and beautiful, Power One. Just trust in those instincts and continue to invest your time into something that I think is very well worth it. Absolutely. But noting that you have the romance card there, I mean, that says it all. Look at these two angels looking towards, I guess, like the shining light in a sense. I think they can tell that this is something that you two are meant to meet. And I think also with the cause and effect here too, that kind of reminds me of karma. So I get a really sort of like soulmate vibe from this energy, that you were supposed to meet this person for a romantic relationship. And what does your future hold? Well, I think love. I think this is blossoming into something quite beautiful. But let's get some further insight about that from the standard Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile number one, who I sense are at the initial stages of developing something quite special. What does the future hold for pile number one and this person? Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number one? I'm also sensing here too, you got the gut instincts card related to the solar plexus chakra, along with the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn are very ruled by Saturn. They're very confident, very wise, and very determined to make something happen. So I think there's this beautiful balance of honesty and love, but also a deep commitment and a determination to see results in this relationship is what I'm getting. I see a lot of confidence here too, so I think maybe both of you just have a deep trust that you were supposed to meet each other, and really just knowing instinctively that this is a really special relationship that should be nurtured into something quite special, I think. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number one? Ooh. Oh, wow. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number one? Let's see if the cards have any more cards here. There's one more. So we got 5 cards. We'll leave it with that. Oh, wow. Look at that. So you have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of passion in this relationship. Absolutely. But I just see determination here too with the Knight of Wands. This is really being dedicated to a cause, having so much passion for something and going after it, not allowing anything to get in the way. And the Knight of Wands towards the Queen of Wands is a leveling up, right? So this relationship is moving forward. I see it progressing. I see it sort of deepening in its commitment. I think maybe you're in an early stage of this relationship, but most definitely a sense that you trust that it's going to go somewhere far, that there is love and commitment here, I sense. You have the 9 of Cups too, which is wish fulfillment. Oh, you have the Sun card. Lovely. And your final card is the Ace of Wands. Okay. I do sense that this is probably a new spark in your relationship. You're still kind of in the honeymoon phase is what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I sense you've realized that there's something really beautiful here. This has ignited a passion within you. I do sense a lot of attraction too, that there's a deep sort of sexual or sensual energy in this relationship. I just think that you feel alive again after meeting this person, Pile 1, and I think you already know that it's going somewhere. I'm going to put that over here with the other Wands cards. Lots of fire in this reading, right? Along with the Gut Instincts card related to your solar plexus chakra, which is the fire center of the body, and the Sun card, the Sun falling under the card of Gut Instincts, right? Lots of fiery energy, passion, desire, romance, absolutely. This has it all, and I really see it blossoming into something quite amazing. Remember, you got the Nine of Cups here too, that over time and perseverance, falling under the Capricorn card here, the new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off, that you're developing this relationship into something that I think has a lot of substance and can support you in whatever it is that you want from life, pile one. I also am seeing here too, interestingly, you've got the Ace of Wands, which sometimes can indicate like a phallic symbol, and the child riding on the horse's back in the Sun card. So the cards I am getting from the cards that maybe if you want to raise a family with this person, then that's on the cards. I see that. That will only resonate for some of you, pile one, so remember just to take what resonates. But most definitely just a lot of passion and love. With the Sun card here and the Romance card, this really does indicate that this is something quite special. And you're in for a beautiful journey is what I'm getting from the cards, pile one. So lucky you. I think you just need to trust in the work that you're putting in, trust in the magic in this relationship, and it's going to develop into something that I think you could never have imagined, which is really beautiful. That's all I have for you, pile one. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to pile two. Hello, welcome pile two with the clear quartz seer stone. This is great for getting clarity on a certain situation. So maybe if you want some clarity about what's going on with this relationship, what's in your future with this person, clear quartz is great for you, pile two. But moving on from that, let's get an idea about what's in your future, what your future holds with this person. We'll start with your oracle cards. You have the card of action, number 3. Movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. You have the card of emotions, lovely, number 11. Feelings, expression, moods, and balance, nice. Okay, there you go. And you have the communicate clearly card. That's beautiful, I love that. All right. Ooh, okay. What I'm seeing for you, pile two, is that maybe I think there's a little bit of confusion in this relationship. I just sense that the two of you aren't sure what's going on. And I am picking up on maybe a group that is afraid to show this person how you feel and vice versa. I think maybe you don't know how they feel and they don't know how you feel. And because of that, there's a bit of like fear in terms of showing your emotions and showing off to each other how you actually genuinely feel. But I am getting from the cards that it's time to take action and show this person, communicate clearly about what it is that you're feeling. I think maybe you have feelings for this person and you want to know if they have feelings for you too. And I am just sensing the only way to find out for you, pile two, is to make it obvious and let this person know what's on your mind and what it is that you feel for them. I am sensing that this is a group that maybe does try to avoid like really showing this person how you feel, showing any emotions to this person, just because I sense there's a little bit of fear that it may not be reciprocated potentially, or that they may not respond quite well to it. But I do see here, I think the only way you will know what the future holds, pile two, is by letting this person know what it is that you want and communicating clearly in terms of showing them through your emotions and your actions, but also just talking to them about how you feel and what it is that you want and finding out if they feel the same way. I do see too, with the actions card here and the woman dancing, being in a state of joy and enjoying herself, I think, but also dolphins are very playful energy. Dolphins are like fun-loving, spirited animals. And I see that there's probably a lot of fun in this relationship, that the two of you together really enjoy your time spent together, that your time together is just really free and easy and free-spirited. And I think that's a very key, like, insignificant symbol, or omen, I should say, that maybe there is some love or passion in this relationship, but the next step is to just trust in yourself and open up to this person and let them know what it is that you want. And I think that's a way to find out if you have a future with them. But let's move on to your next oracle cards for some further clarity. Okay, you've got the expression card, which I think is really great because you've got the word expression here in the emotions card. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Yes, right? That talks about expressing yourself and telling this person and taking action and showing this person what it is that you want from this relationship. Absolutely. And you also have the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Right. Well, that kind of really it captures the message that I've been conveying in the reading so far for you. It's all about you showing this person what it is that you want. Pile 2, I should say, sorry. Step out of your comfort zone. I just sense that there is a little bit of fear about expressing yourself with this person. I think in a way you already do, to some degree, Pile 2. I think that you have a lot of fun together, as I picked up on earlier. The energy between you just flows really easily. But I think the next thing for you to do is actually take that big, bold step and let them know what it is that you want. I have a feeling that there is love in this relationship, absolutely. With the emotions card here, this does indicate to me positive feelings, right? And you got the clear quartz seer stone too, which is all about enhancing your feelings, enhancing motivation, coming up with clarity in a situation. In terms of what's in your future, I really think that kind of depends on you, Pile 2. I think if you trust in yourself and trust in these feelings, and actually trust that if you open up to this person, then I do sense that it will be a very positive future, is what I'm getting. And with the North Node card there too, the North Node being about your future and what you're working towards, I think this is developing into something quite special, but it's all about taking that big, bold step and letting this person know what it is that you want and how you feel. Expressing yourself authentically and showing them that you have feelings for them and that you want a relationship potentially. And what will be for you, Pile 2, is what I'm seeing. I do sense also with this other person that maybe they are somebody that doesn't express their emotions very much at all. I think maybe there's just a little bit of an imbalance in this relationship in terms of how you express yourself in terms of your emotions. I think that you have a lot of fun together and the energy is pretty free-flowing. But in terms of expressing your emotions, I think there's a little bit of that's something that needs to be worked on. Maybe this person is afraid of showing their emotions off to you too. And there's a need for you to sort of talk about that and find out what they're feeling. I just think there's a block here and it's not moving forward because the two of you just can't tell if each other are actually genuinely interested. But I think you need to really trust in the fact that there's a lot of fun and love in this relationship. Absolutely. Let's get some further messages for you about what the future holds with this person. What is your future with this person? From the Rider-Waite Tarot. Spirit, can we get some further messages from pile number 2 about what the future holds with this relationship with this person? Ooh. Yeah, there's definitely a need for you to take action and to communicate. With the Express card there and communicate clearing and the Action card, this is all about taking that big bold step and showing this person how you feel in a sense. I sense that if you sit around and wait, pile 2, then you'll probably never get the answers that you seek. That if you want it to progress, then you need to be the one to make that happen. So in a way, this is kind of beautiful because it's all about free will, right? Like, I can tell you what the cards say, but if you don't take action on these things, then it's never going to happen. So in a way, this relationship is really in your hands, and I think that's really lovely. If you are courageous and open up and let this person know what it is that you want, then I see it potentially blossoming into something quite amazing. But I don't think it's ever going to progress past, a loving friendship where you have a lot of fun together unless you actually get out of your comfort zone, pile 2. Move towards your North Node. I really am just picking up on this person being someone that really struggles with their emotions. It does say their moods and balance and communicate clearly. I think maybe they just have problems really expressing themselves through their emotions and showing off their genuine feelings through their emotions. And that may be because they've been hurt in the past, potentially, or there's just some things from their past that's holding them back a little bit. Interestingly, you've got the Six of Wands here, which is all about moving from rocky waters into calmer waters. I think this person's been burned in the past, actually. They've been hurt in the past. I think they want to open up to you, absolutely, but they're afraid of expressing themselves. So in terms of what you need to do to make this future sort of work out the way you want, you need to be the one to make the steps, I think, Pile 2. You need to let them know how you're feeling and what it is that you want. And try and engage conversation with them, communicate clearly there. Get them to open up to you. Because you have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I always like to think the cards in reverse hold the potential of that energy to be used or utilized. So there's something here, right? I think you can feel it. You can trust it. But if you want these cards to be in the upright position, I think you just need to take action, Pile 2. Absolutely. And your final card is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I really have a feeling this person has trouble trusting people. That maybe there's been experiences from their past that they're struggling to overcome. They may have had some hardships when they were younger, when they were growing up, and certain experiences have prevented them from opening up and expressing their genuine feelings to other people. So I think this relationship's going to require a fair bit of work in terms of this person actually being able to like balance out their emotions and express what it is that they want. And I don't think the cards are saying that this relationship won't work out. I do see a lot of fun here and a lot of love. But I really think there's a lot of work to do. This person has a lot of work to do on themselves. Learning to trust others, learning to open up, learning to express their emotions quite clearly. I just sense that they're afraid to really commit or to trust other people. And if you want to help them through, and if you want this relationship to progress to the next level, Pile 2, I think you're the one that needs to open up and take action and try and help them work through certain experiences that they've had in the past that have caused them to really put a block up and protect themselves from being hurt again, is what I'm seeing. Because you do have three very optimistic cards here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. This has the potential to turn into something really amazing, a really beautiful, loving, abundant and successful relationship, I see. If you're willing to work with them, Pile 2, and help them become a more open, loving and authentic person, is what I'm seeing. I hope that resonated with you, Pile 2. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to Pile 3. Hello and welcome, Pile 3, with the lovely Aventurine Spear. Green, Aventurine, related to your heart chakra, which I think is a very telling sign for you, Pile 3. Let's find out what is in your future, what your future has to hold with this person. We'll start with your Oracle cards. We have the Emotional Balance card, number 27. Stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. That's beautiful. You also have the base chakra, number 1. I think that's lovely that you've got the emotional balance card where it says here stability. And the base chakra, which is all about stability, your base needs, the thing that are most important in life in order to survive. Lovely. And you have the within the next few weeks card. Now that's really fascinating. Okay. Interesting. We'll start with those three cards for you, pile three. I must admit, I think this person feels as if you allow them to feel at ease with their life. Like they're at home when they're in your presence, is what I'm seeing from the cards. With the base chakra and the emotional balance card there, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity, I think you provide like balance and harmony in this person's life that maybe they hadn't had or previously thought that they would find in a relationship. I am sensing that this person has probably been through a bit of a tumultuous time recently. I think maybe in their life they've never really felt at peace or had like balance and harmony. And so they're in a place of like working from the ground up with the base chakra here. But I also think that within your presence, they feel as if like they can achieve amazing things. I love the emotional balance card here. This really does indicate like healing to me, going from the dark into the light. And with the rainbow flowing out of the cup, which is like a divine gift at the end of a rocky period in a sense, right? The rainbow comes at the end of the storm, basically as a divine sign saying, you know, that hard chapter in your life is over. And it is about emotional balance too. The Ace of Cups is all about self-love in a sense. And this card really reminds me of the Ace of Cups. I just think within your presence, they're finding a peace within that maybe they'd never felt before. So you've allowed them to feel finally as if they know where their place is in this world and what they want from life in a sense, which I think is really beautiful, pile three. I think you've allowed them to work through a lot of trauma. And they've done a lot of healing in your presence. And I think that's a very telling sign with the green adventurine here in terms of what is coming in your future with this relationship. I really think that you're starting to allow this person to feel that, like, you know, life is pretty amazing and there's a lot that they can achieve if you work hand in hand in a sense. I'm also seeing here within the next few weeks, this is a really interesting card. In terms of how it relates to what's happening in your future with this person, I think in some way they're going to give you a sign or show something to you, open up to you in some way that really lets you know that this relationship can progress to the next level. So wait for something, be patient for the next few weeks. I just think there's going to be some sort of symbol or sign that really indicates how this person feels. They're slowly but surely starting to like open up to you again. And I think they're starting to trust their feelings and emotions. I think they've just done a lot of healing in your presence. You've allowed them to like overcome any feelings of like mistrust or issues related to their self-worth and their self-esteem, which I think is really beautiful, pile three. Moving on. Ooh, we had the commitment card. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Lovely. I'm going to put that over here. And you're the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. I think that they're starting to realize that they want commitment. If you're in a relationship with this person, I think you'll start to see in the next few weeks, they'll start to show you gestures with the way that they act and interact with you that they're ready to commit. If you're not in a relationship with this person, pile three, I think there's going to be signs very soon that are starting to indicate that they're ready to open their heart up again and to try something new, to give love a chance in a sense. But I do sense also, you've got the card on the moon here, be bold and make the first move, that you need to be the one to actually like communicate how you feel and what it is that you want. I think this person will show you through their actions and the things that they say, how they feel. And you need to trust any sort of intuitive instincts that you may have about what this person's trying to tell you, pile three, absolutely. But in terms of elevating it to the next level or, you know, allowing this to get into a place where you start to commit to each other in terms of a relationship or even taking that relation to the next step, you're the one that I think is going to need to do the talking and offer that olive branch in a sense, you know, show them that you want commitment. This is similar to pile two in the sense that I think maybe this person has been through a bit of a hard time and hasn't really learned to trust people. So they're working through some of the personal stuff right now, I think, pile 3. And I think maybe just a little bit of patience is required in terms of like allowing this person to realize what it is that they want. But I do see a loving future here, absolutely, that you have the opportunity here to start something quite special and build from a solid foundation, in a sense. This person's learning to love themselves, and I think that's very important. We need to be at a place where we're at peace within before we can start to show that love towards other people, in a sense. And I think maybe you've been somebody that's allowed them to realize that they have a lot of gifts to offer, that you thoroughly enjoy being around them, and that's something that maybe that has been missing in their life. So just continue to be that support for them, in a sense, to be that rock that, or that shoulder to cry on, that offers like, you know, unconditional love and support, in a sense, pile 3. And I really see this relationship elevating into something quite special. Beautiful. Moving on from that, let's get some further messages for you from the Stone of Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile number 3, who have helped this person heal and overcome some hardships in life. They're starting to love themselves again, which I think is really amazing. Learning to look after themselves and to trust in other people. Further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 3, about where this relationship is going. What does the future hold, please, Spirit, with this relationship? This is really interesting. So when I was actually dealing out the cards before pile 3, I noticed that the cards for you weren't very forthcoming either. For all the other piles, the cards kind of just flew out of the deck. But for you, it seems to be a bit of a mystery. I think this person isn't really ready, to be honest, even though it does say that within the next few weeks. I think at some point they're going to start to have a realization that there are feelings there, and to start to trust in that a little bit. But there's definitely an element of mystery here in this reading. Because you've got the Temperance card here in reverse. This person's like really working through some personal stuff, I think. Learning to love themselves again is what I'm getting. Absolutely, with Temperance there in the Emotional Balance card. They may even have some bad habits that they're trying to change. There's things that they need to work on themselves first before they're ready to commit to you, is what I'm getting. I just think patience is required too with Temperance. Continue to be that person that provides them love and support unconditionally, to let them know that you're there to help them through any problems that they're dealing with, to help them through certain challenges that they're working through. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 3? Okay. Oh, wow. So you've got 3 cards there. You've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. You also have the King of Wands in reverse. It's funny you've got the within the next few weeks card. And be bold and make the first move there. Because what I'm seeing is this person just lacks a little bit of confidence. Absolutely, with the King of Wands in reverse. This does indicate a lack of confidence or self-esteem, that they're working through personal challenges here, learning to love themselves first. And that's the most important thing for this person. With the base chakra here related to their base needs, looking after themselves, essentially. I just think they're not ready yet, is what I'm seeing. And I'm not saying that you don't have a future with this person. I just think that's not the priority right now. With the Two of Swords here in reverse, this does indicate to me a little bit of confusion. They don't know what they want right now. And I think maybe they're not quite ready to be pressured into something. They're learning to commit to themselves first. They're learning to commit to like making changes in their own life, is what I'm saying. I just think this is all about, for you, pile 3. If you are in a relationship with this person, I think maybe they're dealing with some personal battles and addictions or patterns that they need to break from. And I sense they're a little conflicted as to whether they need to like be alone right now or to continue to work through it in your presence. But if you're not in a relationship with this person and you want to be, I think maybe it's just about giving them time. So what's in your future with this person? I think it's just allowing them to work through their own things right now. And in time that will make sense. I am also seeing here too, with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse, that this person might be toing and froing about this relationship potentially, or just going back and forth in their mind about something that they're working through, is what I'm seeing. Patience is the key for you, pile 3. You just need to continue to offer love and support. And if you care for this person, then what will be, I think. Because I think right now their priorities is just learning to like find confidence within and to work through some personal demons, to look after themselves in a sense. And I do sense though too for you, pile 3, that when the time is right, you'll know that something is emerging here. You do have the Commitment card and Be Bold and Make the First Move. This does indicate to me that in time, there could be love and commitment. It's just about being patient and letting them, work through some personal stuff. And when they're ready, they'll let you know, I think, is what I'm getting from the cards, pile 3. That's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope that resonated with you, even though it may not have been what you wanted to hear. Just trust that, if you continue to offer love and support, then in time, I think this person will let you know when they're ready. And then you can open up to them and let them know what it is that you want in the future. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to pile 4. Hello, welcome pile 4 with the Hematite stone. All about balance. Let's find out what's in your future, what your future holds with this person. Start with your oracle cards. Your first card is a card of visualization, number 40. Imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. I love that you got the kookaburra cawing in the background. I wonder if that's a sign about having fun in this relationship. You're the card of presence. Awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm just seeing here too, 44 there, and number 4 for pile 4. I think that's very synchronistic, and I love that you had the kookaburra cawing in the background. Interesting. And you're the card of take action. All right. This is really fascinating. What I'm getting from the cards already is for you, pile 4, is that I think maybe this person's trying to give you an indication about how they feel right now with signs. They're trying to show you, in a sense, what it is that they want. So for you, there's a need for you to pay attention about, and maybe to think about what it is that these signs mean. This person's trying to show you through things that they're doing, through things that they say, through actions that they take, in a sense, about what it is that they want from this relationship. So there's a need for you, I think, to be very mindful and to be really quite attentive to this person and to actually try and deduce what it is that they're trying to tell you through the things that they're doing and the things that they say, in a sense. I also am seeing here, it's really beautiful. So there's lots of like violet, purple, and indigo related to like your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. I am sensing also that maybe Spirit's trying to let you know that there is something in this relationship. With the visualization card here, this is all about setting the intention and allowing something to manifest by visualizing it into existence, in a sense. I just see this being a very synchronistic relationship, a very karmic relationship, in a sense. That maybe you were drawn to each other for a reason, is what I'm getting. And with the take action card here, I think it's about you maybe just paying attention, picking up on the signs that this person's trying to tell you or show you, and then taking action and reciprocating is what I'm getting. If you're currently in a relationship with this person, it could be about moving it to the next level. They might be dropping hints about, like, you know, letting you know that they want the relationship to move to the next level or elevate, in a sense. And if that's something that you're trying to manifest, then I think just pay attention is what I'm seeing. Most definitely. I'm also drawn to the moon here. And what looks like a star or, you know, a spark of inspiration in the take action card. This does indicate to me that there's a need for you to just trust in your intuition in this relationship too. I think potentially you already know how this person feels. I think maybe you already know what it is that you want from the future. You have the power within you to try and manifest that into reality if you just pay attention to the signs and the hints that I think this person's like dropping you. Almost like following the breadcrumbs into manifesting the future you want with this person, in a sense. Pile 4 is what I'm seeing from the cards, which is really fascinating. That's interesting. Moving on. Also, too, 444, number 4 is all about like stability, a solid foundation, building something that's really solid, and building on from that, on top of that, in a sense. I think you've already got the groundings here for a very like solid relationship. This is somebody that I sense that you trust intimately, I'm getting. And I think maybe that's a beautiful sign that this can progress into something even more special and blossom into something even more amazing than what it currently is, powerful. With the priorities card, you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. What I'm drawn to is the word manifesting and manifestation. I think you're manifesting a beautiful, loving relationship, absolutely. And you have the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Okay. Now that's really interesting. Oops. Because that kind of contradicts the take action card. The disseminating moon is all about like taking a break and allowing yourself to sort of let go of the need to control, in a sense. I kind of feel as if you've already done the hard work, Pile 4, that there's you've already built like the groundings for a really beautiful, loving relationship. And in a sense, it's just about you following the signs and trusting your instincts in terms of like manifesting the relationship that you want in the future. That you don't really need to force it anymore is what I'm seeing. I think that love is already here. That the grounding for a magical relationship that you want is already there, and now you just need to trust in it and allow it to grow, in a sense. Take action in terms of like continuing to show love and support and to do the things that allow this relationship to blossom. But I don't think you really need to like go out of your way to try and win this person over anymore, is what I'm seeing. I think there's already love and this person's already committed. They're already invested, is what I'm seeing from the cards. And now it's just about sitting back, having fun, and letting it become the relationship that I think it's already been destined to turn into. You've already set the intention and you've done the groundwork for something magical, and it will just build organically into something quite amazing, is what I'm seeing. But let's get some further messages for you, Pile 4. From the Rider-Waite Tarot. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile number 4? Ooh. About what this relationship is turning into. What is this beautiful, loving relationship blossoming into in the future, pile 4? What's in the future with this person? What does the future hold with this person, please, Spirit? Any further messages, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Alright, there's 5 cards, that'll do. The first card that's came out is the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. I'm going to put that over here with the Take Action card. Taking action. Allowing it to progress, in a sense. Continue doing what you're doing is what I'm getting from that card, pile 4. Also, the 8 of Wands can talk about a message sometimes, a message coming through, communication in a sense. And once again, I think it's a message to just trust in any intuitive nudges that you may be feeling. Trusting in your intuition in terms of what this person wants and what this relationship is developing into. Beautiful. You have the Strength card. You're the Wheel of Fortune. Bam. Destiny. You have the 2 of Wands. And your final card is a Page of Pentacles, and they're all upright, which I think is really telling. Yes, you've already set the groundwork here. I just am sensing that this is a new relationship in a sense. It's a fresh relationship. There's still a lot of you're in the honeymoon phase. There's a lot of love here, a lot of passion. And I really just think you need to trust in it to continue doing what you're doing. With the Page of Pentacles, this is all about new inspiration and going after something, manifesting something in a sense. You know what it is that you want to manifest, especially here with the visualization card. Just trust in this connection to spirit that's guiding you. And I see it blossoming into something quite amazing. With the 2 of Wands here, once again, this is setting the intention and visualization. You're a visionary and you can see what this relationship can turn into and blossom into. It's just about continuing to do the work and trusting in yourself, pile 4, trusting in this relationship already, knowing that it is destined to be something quite amazing. I don't think there's a need for you to do anything quite bold or amazing anymore. You've already won this person's heart, is what I'm seeing. I just see a lot of passion here. Absolutely. With strength. And the Page of Pentacles, both with a lot of yellow related to your solar plexus. Fire, desire, passion. This is naturally manifesting into something quite beautiful. And all you need to do is continue to do the work. Let this person know how you feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition. Trust that this person feels the same. There's no need for you anymore to try and win them over. You've already won their heart, pile 4. And I think you can win their future too if you continue to let this relationship blossom into something organic that I think you already know it is. And I just saw 11:11 on the clock, which I think is very telling also. Strong indication that this is a karmic relationship. I'm getting soulmate vibes from this, absolutely. You were meant to meet this person. I think in a sense you kind of manifested your soulmate by always believing that you would find love. And now you've met this person. And it's just go, go, go. Beautiful. I am also sensing that this can turn into whatever you want it to be, pile 4. There's a message here to continue to set the intention about what you want to manifest in the relationship. And take action in terms of moving this relationship towards what it is that you want from the future. And just continue to trust that it will blossom into that. If you take those steps day in, day out. Trust in your instincts, absolutely. And this can be whatever you want it to be. Which I think is really beautiful. Good on you, pile 4. That's all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.